Aha! Hello there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Dave's Dinners. This week, everybody, we're having a Thai green curry with a wide range of vegetables, including green beans. We've got a few other bits in there, completely vegan, no animal products in this dinner, and it's super tasty. So without further ado, let's go over to the board of choppage and get started. So here we go, guys. Quick run through of the ingredients we're using today. Bunch of spring onions, 150 grams of dwarf beans, a red chilli, a stick of lemongrass, a lime, half a butternut squash, a pack of asparagus, sugar snaps and tender stem broccoli, Blue Dragon Thai green curry paste, this is amazing, coconut milk, 1 tin, and 200 grams of long grain rice. Rice. So as always everybody, we're going to get all of the prep work done first so that we don't get ahead of ourselves and get all flustered. So pretty much exactly the same as last week. I'm going to cut these spring onions into nice sizable chunks. So I'm just going to cut the ends off and peel the loose ends. 1, 2, 3. Right, spring onions done. Let's get these dwarf beans. I'm going to do exactly the same thing with these. Taking off the end bits, like so, and then I'm just going to cut these in half. So they're basically the same size as the spring onion, and then they can go over there. Let's do the butternut squash next. So I'm going to cut the end off that's been exposed in the fridge because that's probably not very good. Cut the top off as well. And then, kind of like a pineapple, I'm just going to use a knife to take the outer skin off. And then I just want to cut this into chunks. So if I cut it in half, it doesn't really matter how big they are. I'm just going to cut it kind of this way. We'll give it a bit of that, and then we'll cut it this way. So we've got some nice chunky bits, like so. And there we have it, guys, smash-tastic. The lemongrass I don't need to cut, I'm just going to crush that. The chilli is to be sprinkled on at the end. I'm going to have that raw, so I don't need to worry about that yet. And the lime I'm just going to cut in half and use the juice, so I don't need to cut that up yet. So prep work's done. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my rice on, because I know that takes around about 20 minutes to cook. And then we're going to get over to that hob and we're going to get started. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the garlic paste and the lemongrass in there. So these two bad boys right there. And I'm going to let them kind of like soften up a little bit before I put the coconut milk in. So the first thing you want to do with your lemongrass is just get the side of the knife and like crush it, just to kind of open it up a little bit and get some of the juices going. Give it a whack with the back of the knife. And then it's all kind of like crushed up a little bit, ready to go. So I'm going to put my garlic paste in there. We'll let that soften up in the oil slightly, and we'll chuck our lemongrass in there as well. It says in the coconut milk can, somewhere on there, to give it a good shake before you use it. But it never does anything because the coconut milk is like solid with like water underneath, and it doesn't matter how hard you shake it, it just doesn't want to come out. So just kind of give it a squeeze, a bit of persuasion. There we go. So it's been a couple of minutes. It actually breaks down pretty quick, but that's pretty much all broken down, which is really good to see. And then next you want to get your spring onions, your green beans, your butternut squash and your other stuff in there, like so. And then we'll get all that jazz in there as well. You won't be able to stir it much unless you have a ginormous pan, so just kind of move it around a little bit. And then I'm going to put the lid on
so it kind of like steams it slightly as well, and not too much moisture goes. So I'm just going to tend this for maybe the next 5 to 10 minutes, just keeping an eye on it and stirring it, what's the word, intermittently, is that the word? And then yeah, that is pretty much the base of your Thai green curry. I'm also going to take out that lemongrass stalk if I can find it. I'll let it infuse for a couple more minutes and then I'll fish that out. I don't know where it is. I'll find it in a minute. Lemongrass! There it is. I got it. We don't need you anymore, lemongrass. You've done your job. Ah! And you've done it well. Ah! Making a mess. Alright. Right. Go back to sleep. Ooh, rice is ready. We're going for the long range camera angle on this one. I'm going to slice my lime in half. Ready for the juice in. And then I'm going to finely chop this chilli, because I'm going to sprinkle it on top at the end. Something like that. Just nice little bits of chilli, ready for sprinkling. Let's have a quick look at this. Oh, that is incredible. Oh, that smell. That smells delicious. I reckon about 3 minutes and that's going to be ready. I mean, you can keep cooking it until the vegetables are kind of to your taste. I like them quite soft, but some people like the vegetables a bit crunchy, and it really doesn't matter. I mean, it is ready to eat as it is, but I want to soften it up a bit more, so I reckon about 3 more minutes, and then that will do me nicely. The rice is cooked, so blob of rice in the middle. Oh, it smells so good. I'm going to split this over the 2 plates. Let's get a bit of saucy drizzle in there. And then final touches, guys. Bit of lime juice on that. And then I'm going to have a sprinkling of chilli on mine. Becky doesn't want any chilli on hers because she doesn't like spicy food too much. So, bit of fresh chilli on one of the dishes. Oh, it looks amazing. I can't wait to eat this. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have one delicious vegan Thai green curry with rice, a variety of vegetables on there, and it looks fantastic, and I'm sure it will taste fantastic as well. So give this video a massive thumbs up if you like it, or you've tried it, or you just want to give it a thumbs up because I'm a legend. Then that is entirely up to you. But make sure you check out all the other recipes in this playlist, and make sure you come back next week for another episode of Dave's Dinners. So until then, take care of yourselves, stay alive, and have a super week. Bye bye.